be jerry rigging my stuff.
Then you can edit it
to my liking. Okay.
Yeah.
How does that look? I feel like it's more on me than you.
That looks good.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna wing it. Oh, we're recording already? Ooh. Hey guys, welcome back to our channels. It's a little different here.
Hi.
I'm Benita, and you know this is...
I'm Brandi from Branding and Company.
So we are gonna do an old school YouTube video today. We're gonna do a collab. We went, I guess, luxury consignment shopping probably about 3 weeks ago.
About 3 weeks ago.
And we wanted to talk to you guys about Chanel. I love Chanel. I'm getting more into Chanel, but Brandi, I feel, is a Chanel expert. So we wanted to talk about Chanel, talk about should we buy Chanel new, vintage? If you buy Chanel vintage, where should you shop? She's gonna give us all her tips and tricks and just, you know, all things Chanel. So if you like this video, I hope that you would like, comment, and subscribe to both our channels. Set the bell notifications and all that. But without further ado, we're gonna get started.
All right, so we're gonna start with lambskin. Okay. I have a vintage black Chanel lambskin. This is called just a shopper, classic shopper. And then we have a Chanel mini black lambskin with, this is light gold hardware. You see the difference with the gold hardware? Yeah. Okay, so this is lambskin, this is lambskin. Vintage, new, like purchased in the last 5 years. Okay. And I will say, one thing you will notice with a newer lambskin or caviar, it's just gonna be puffier, right? But this is how it's gonna age. This will turn into this over the years. This is 20 plus years old. But I just wanna show, like, I use the devil out of this. Like, have no cares about it. I protect this a little more because it's newer. And it looks great. Would you agree?
I do agree. And here's the corners. Yeah. How long have you had this one? I know you said it's 20 years old, but how long have you had it?
I've had, okay, this one about 3 years.
Wow.
But I really love it. I had contemplated on getting rid of it though, but seeing the prices of Chanel, it's a keeper and it just wears so well.
Yeah. Okay, tell us about the feel compared to this one and that one. Okay, I have my thoughts. What are your thoughts?
This feels more expensive than this. This feels good, right? But it doesn't feel as good as this.
Let me see.
The weight of it, like the thickness of it. You guys, let's reference Louis Vuitton canvas. Yeah. Everybody has felt Louis Vuitton canvas. The newer canvas is much thinner than the older vintage canvas. It's thick, which means it's more durable. Yeah. And that's why this bag looks better 20 plus years later than this will ever look in 20 years. So let's check back on here, what, 2044? And see how this puppy is holding up. I guarantee this will still look better when it's 40 years old.
Yeah, this feels thinner and to me like drier.
Drier, yes.
And this is thicker and more smooth and like, it's like silky almost. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And how do you store them? I mean, do you store them the same? Do you just put them in your closet? Do you store them in the dust bag, out of the dust bag?
The way you see them now is the way they're stored. Okay. So if we were to open this up, it's just a dust bag on the inside, and within the dust bag, I keep, like, you know those little pillow, plastic pillows you get in packages? I don't buy any of that stuff on Amazon to keep its shape or whatever.
Is it lambskin inside too? Is
lambskin on the inside.
Throughout?
On this one, it's also lambskin on the inside.
This is a nice bag. It's called the Shopper. I like this brand.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it doesn't have, because I hate a tote with a divider. Yes. I just want it open inside tote because it's not a tote to me. I like that bag. You don't take it a lot, do you?
I've just started carrying it back again.
Love. Okay. What you got next for us?
We have looked at lambskin. Let's move on to caviar. Just like with the lambskin, we'll take a look at something that's vintage and something that's newer.
Now I have always said that Caviar is my favorite. I prefer Caviar, Chanel Caviar over Chanel Lambskin, but Brandy has changed my mind.
Okay, so we're going to start with, this is a vintage piece, again 20 plus years old. It is Caviar leather, black with the traditional gold hardware.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you hold that.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is heavy.
It's big.
This is jumbo, right?
Jumbo.
Yeah, because I get confused until I saw that maxi.
Oh god.
You don't realize how big the maxis are.
You guys, we saw a maxi that was lambskin with silver hardware.
Yeah, my dream.
Beautiful. Maxi. Okay, this is also Caviar leather, black from Chanel with the regular, I think it has light gold hardware as well.
Yeah.
Just like with the lambskin, over time they're going to deflate. Okay, the puffing in there is just going to deflate, just like a pillow will, right? But this feels thicker than this.
It does. And how old is this again?
This one's 20 plus, probably like 23 years old.
Wow.
Because it's from, I think, 1991.
Good corners. You're always good with your bags.
So it might be, is that 30 years?
Yeah.
It's from 1991. Oh, what?
Yeah.
30 years old.
Yeah.
This is like 5 years old. 5 years ago, I went bonkers with some Chanel stuff. So this is an awesome piece too. That's the Chanel O case in the medium size.
Yeah, mine feels like this. It's thinner.
It's thinner.
It's thinner. I mean, without a doubt.
And we're not considering the weight of, you know, the 18 karat gold overlay. We're just simply talking about the feel and weight of the leather itself.
Yeah.
Like, this is a good comparison too.
This is, yeah. This feels like it has a sheen on it.
Yes.
Is that something that they started doing?
Maybe.
And this does not. This just feels like total Caviar leather. This like feels like something, they put something on top of it a little bit here.
I wanted to point out something with Caviar, why I prefer vintage lambskin over vintage Caviar.
Good point.
Is the corners. Caviar is harder to, in my opinion, get back to really good shape because it has so many
like the pebbles.
Yeah,
pebbling.
pebbles. Many crevices and stuff. Think of something you're cleaning at your house.
Yeah.
You know, a floor with tons of grout is going to be harder to keep clean than larger pieces of tile with less grout. So it's the same thing with lambskin. Think of it as less grout, you know. So it's just easier to keep clean. Look at these corners. These corners look really good.
Now, which is easier to repair? If you bought a bag that you absolutely love, but the whole bag was pretty good, you absolutely loved it, everything was perfect in your mind.
Yeah.
Both pre-owned, but the corners. It's a Caviar bag, the corners were kind of messed up, and then the lambskin bag, their corners were not as great either. Which one would you purchase?
I think the lambskin.
Why?
I think it's just easier. I mean, I think you can even treat it at home. You know, you can buy like black shoe dye and stuff. You could do some little touch-ups again because it's smooth.
Yeah.
With a Caviar, with all the pebbles and that texture, it's going to be more difficult.
And you'll be able to tell.
You'll be able to tell.
You'll be able to tell.
Think of your shoes.
Yeah.
Most shoes, really nice leather shoes, are smooth leather.
Yeah.
And they're super quick and easy to get them repaired and back in really good shape.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
And they're on your feet.
That's a good point.
I want to share one more vintage piece with you guys that is Caviar leather. It's white. Now, this is in what we would consider pretty bad condition.
Yeah.
But this bag is over 20 years old. I just want you to see how amazing this is. This is Caviar, but if it were in lambskin, I would be even more interested in it than I am. And I wanted, even though this is a beautiful bag, This is 20 years old, 20 plus years old, just like this one. If this were in lambskin, I could have had this cleaned super easily. I have used white erase sponges, and look at the corners. It's so difficult to get clean. It's just in really, really kind of bad condition because of that.
Yeah. You don't take it as much.
I've carried it less than 5 times.
Is she on the market?
She can be for the right price.
Right. So I guess the thing then the reason why I said that Brandy has changed my mind is because if I am going vintage, I've always said caviar, caviar, caviar. But if I'm going vintage, I want something that's brand new to me. Pretty much brand new in the best condition to me. And she has convinced me that vintage Chanel lambskin is probably going to be my best bet, is what I think.
I will say this, and I've shared this with Benita before. Don't shy away from lambskin.
Yeah.
That's an excellent price, because everybody is thinking like you were that I want caviar, caviar, caviar because it's more durable.
Right.
And they're going to pay a premium for that. Don't pay the premium is what I'm saying.
That's what she's saying.
You want a jumbo or any type of classic flat bag, and you can get it in lambskin for $4,000, but it's $4,700 or $5,000 for caviar. Get the lambskin.
Yeah.
Get the lambskin. Don't be afraid of it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Have you compared Dior lambskin?
Absolutely not.
And should
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Because people say that Dior lambskin is really good. People say that Dior's lambskin, the what is it, Lady Dior's,
it's
all
beautiful.
those, they said that it's better than Chanel.
I think the vintage.
Probably the new. Probably not the vintage. I don't know. I'm just hearing they're saying it's better. I'm assuming they're talking about new. I'm assuming, but I don't know. So what will you say? You said I will say. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say we recently felt when we went shopping.
We did.
We
forgot
felt
about that one.
I don't know. I don't think it was a newer bag. I don't know if it classified.
I forgot about
classified as vintage, but it did feel really, really good. I would say it felt close to this.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think all of the fashion houses, older, vintage, 10 plus years, I think we're just getting better bags.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much. But for me, when I first thought that I wanted a lady, I like the mini, the Lady Dior.
Yes.
I would, and someone asked me, would you do cowhide leather? Would you do lambskin? What would you do? Would you do patent? And people said that don't be afraid, definitely don't be afraid of Dior's lambskin because it's more durable and it holds up. And I'm thinking today, it held up more than, I'm assuming, today's Chanel lambskin. So I could probably see that. I mean,
if we're purchasing just for durability reasons, I think you could go either way.
Yeah.
I don't purchase just for durability. I purchase in case I get in a bind and have to sell something. I can make more money on this than a Lady Dior.
Yeah.
That's why I responded with, oh no. You know,
yeah.
I'm just not putting my money into any other fashion house besides Chanel or Hermes and occasional Louis Vuitton.
Yeah. That's her thing.
Hey guys, so this video is much longer than we both anticipated, so we are going to have to do a part 2, so stay tuned for that. Brandy will go into a little bit more detail about how she shops Chanel, you know, because she does shop pre-love. But please guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to both of our channels. We love you guys for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.